Splatfest is upon us again, and my god, it is boring. I know I said I wouldn't try again for Splatfest, considering last time, but the wow factor's gone now, and I'm not an absolute noob at this game anymore. At least I don't think I am. So I just want to talk about 3 of the problems I have with Splatoon 3's Splatfest, and why I'm just like, this should be fun, not boring. It shouldn't be boring, but it is. Why is Turf War the only thing we can play? Why? Turf Battle is the only option you get. That's it. Turf War. Good old spray the floor for 3 minutes. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy this mode, even though it gets boring after a while, but the fact that it's the only thing you can play is just ludicrous to me. Turf War is great for beginners and people trying to learn new guns, but not as a standalone mode. If it's the only thing you can do, yeah, this gets boring really quick. And not only that, even if you pick Splatfest Open or Pro, it's the same thing. It's still Turf War. Trust me, after doing this 4 times, you're gonna be like, okay, there's nothing else different. That's it. Yes, there's nothing else different. You're gonna do the same thing forever and ever and ever till Splatfest is over. Gee, that's fun, right? Painting the floor, just painting. It gets boring. I don't know why they take the rank modes away. I still think you should be able to play that regardless if it's Splatfest or not, because the Turf Wars aren't good enough on their own. If there was a new map or something that got introduced, that'd be cool, like this new neat dynamic map that you could only play during Splatfest. I know they had those during Splatoon 2, but this is not Splatoon 2, so I have nothing to go off. This is my first time playing Splatoon anything. But even I know about that, and I was like, wow, why don't we have that in Splatoon 3? A crazy map that you could play that's exclusive to Splatfest. It is only the same maps that you have played over and over and over and over again. It's like, oh, it's just dark. Your shirt glows and it's dark. That's it. Lastly, Turf War isn't good on its own because anybody who's played this mode long enough knows that it doesn't matter how good you do throughout the game, the last minute is the only thing that matters. You could be dominating the other team the entire match, they have one good push, and you lose. This is my first rodeo with Splatoon at all, and even I feel this game gets really boring really quick. The fact that you have the same maps over and over again is one of the big problems. The maps need to be a little bit more dynamic. For example, you have Mahi Mahi Resort that as the match goes on, the water level changes, allowing you to ink new areas that you couldn't do previously. And another example is Wahoo World, where the level rotates on the bottom the entire match, and the center part has a little drawbridge that comes out on both sides, allowing you another access point to get to the center of the map. You need more stuff like that if you're gonna have Turf War be the only thing you can play during Splatfest. Playing these same maps you play already doesn't do anything. It just highlights the fact that there's no difference between this and regular Turf War, so why should I care? So to sum up my explanation, if Turf War is going to be the only mode we can play, we need better maps. We need to have more dynamic maps that change throughout the course of the 3 minutes. It's fine, but if you have nothing else to do except play the same maps you played over and over and over, there's no incentive to play. We need better maps. We need a cool map that comes around only when Splatfest comes around. We need it. TriColor Battle. TriColor Battle becomes available during the halfway point of the Splatfest, and the opposing 2 teams that are losing get a chance to gank the winning team. And unfortunately for me, I was on the winning team, so this is the first time I got to defend, and oh my god, it is torture. I already don't like Undertow Spillway, and the fact that now I have to do this while 2 teams are trying to kill me on both sides is even worse. Remember when I talked about having more dynamic maps? This is exactly why. This same little map is already hard enough when it's just 2 teams. Now try having 3 teams, and your team is stuck in the center the entire time. I don't know if it was intentional to have 2 teams just gank 1 team like this, where it's only 2, 2, and 4, but it feels really weird to me. I'm like, why couldn't you just have it be 3, 3, and 3, or make a bigger map and have it 4, 4, and 4? Why is it 2, 2, and 4, and one team is just stuck in the middle? And if one team gets both Ultra Signals, you might as well just quit, because you're going to need a freaking miracle to win. Why am I going up against my own team? And finally, the last problem I have with Splatfest. Why am I going up against my own team members? I would get into a match and I'm just like, okay, Team Sweet versus Team Sweet. Wait, what? How is that possible? Are you telling me there's no one you could pick from? You already made it where I can't play against my friends because they're on the same team as me, or I can't play with them because they're on the opposite team as me. But you can make it where I can fight people on my same team. That doesn't make any sense. Why is this the case? Is there just no one from the other teams at all? Of the 3 matches I did a TriColor Turf Battle, 2 of them was me facing my own team. So I'm like, wait, how do we win this? One time I was defending, and the other time I was attacking. But I look back on the videos and I'm like, wait, they're both Team Sweet. How does this work? I'm glad that now when you pick TriColor Turf Battle, you actually get TriColor instead of somehow getting stuck in Turf War over and over and over again. But the fact that I was fighting my own team more than I was fighting the enemy team was just weird to me. So again, I'm glad you can play it, but I'm fighting my own team, so who's really winning here? Please tell me. The conclusion. Splatoon 3 Splatfest aren't terrible. There's just nothing to do. There's no incentive to keep playing. You only have Turf War and that's it. And it's Turf War on the same exact maps you have played over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. What's the difference? Why am I going to keep playing the same thing I've been playing already, except at night? TriColor battles, they're nice, but at the same time, we're on the same maps, and now you're just getting ganked for winning. So again, why am I going to play this? I'm glad I can finally play it, but it's the same maps. There's nothing different, and that's the problem. There's nothing different from anything in this game. And the only thing you had different, you took it away. You can't play ranked mode games. So maybe bring those back. If painting for your team color is the problem, you still do that anyway. So I don't know what the problem is. Just bring back the ranked mode games. Splatfests do give you conch shells and super sea snails, but those are again dependent on how much you play the game. And if you're not playing the game, you're not really gonna get any. And trust me, you have to know-like this game a little bit to actually get a decent amount of super sea snails to do anything with. Well, time to realize that all I did was for nothing and never play this game again. Bye! Thanks for sticking around to the end. This is just a short little video I wanted to do to get my feelings out about Splatfest. I still like Splatoon, I still like the game. I just don't like the Splatfest. They could be so much better. If you have any suggestions on how you think they could make it better, please let me know. I would love to hear your suggestions. Like I said, I want it to thrive. I want it to be good. So give me your best shot, and I'll see you later. Till next time, Nickicytails signing off. Bye bye!